Live from News 7 KWWL, we've got you covered. This is KWWL News at 10.
Tonight at 10 o'clock, Congresswoman Mariannette Miller Meeks campaigns for re-election with some help from Washington, D.C. And residents in Oklahoma begin to clean up after tornadoes tore through their state overnight. And a Lynn County school district is asking for help providing their students with an ADA-accessible playground. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to KWWL News at 10 o'clock this Sunday night. I'm Luke Birdsall. Tonight, House Speaker Mike Johnson was a special guest in Iowa City supporting Representative Mariannette Miller Meeks in her bid for re-election, all while pro-Palestine protesters made their voices heard outside of the building. KWWL reporter David Warrington has more now from Iowa City.
Congresswoman Mariannette Miller Meeks, the Republican representative for Iowa's 1st Congressional District, welcomed House Speaker Mike Johnson for an event as she pursues another re-election. Both of them described America as weak under President Biden.
When, America is weak and we allow a vacuum to exist and we see foreign aggression. We've seen that with Russia, we see that with Iran and its proxies, and Hamas, Hezbollah and the Houthis, and we're seeing increasing aggression from Chinese Communist Party and their entreaties in the South China Sea. So I think it's important for us to stand by our allies and for our word to mean something.
The event was met by pro-Palestinian protesters, a trend that has been seen nationwide.
I think what's unfortunate is that many college students, number one, who's funding them, who's funding people to protest, and number two, don't even know what the words they espouse mean. It's one thing to protest, to exercise your right to free speech in support. It's another thing to espouse hatred and killing of Jews.
Congresswoman Miller Meeks and Speaker Johnson also shared their disappointment in their Republican colleagues that voted against a recent bill providing assistance to American allies, most notably Ukraine and Israel.
What's unfortunate is that sometimes the loudest voices are not the voices that, as you heard Speaker Johnson, may not have gone to the classified briefing. Of course we're concerned about the national debt. We have $34 trillion in national debt, but the cost is much greater for us not to support Ukraine and to allow Russia to win.